Imagine a country so small that many people can barely find it on a world map, yet so rich, peaceful, and mysterious that it feels almost unreal. Welcome to Brunei, officially called Brunei Darussalam, which means abode of peace. And honestly, peace is exactly what this tiny nation feels like. Brunei sits on the northern coast of the island of Borneo in Southeast Asia. It faces the South China Sea, and on nearly every land side, it is bordered by the Malaysian state of Sarawak, part of Malaysia. That means Brunei has just one neighboring country, Malaysia. Now here is where it gets interesting. Brunei covers only about 5,765 square kilometers. That makes it one of the smallest countries in Asia. Yet despite its size, it holds enormous reserves of oil and natural gas, resources that transformed this once modest sultanate into one of the wealthier nations in the world, and is covered with lush tropical rainforests, rivers, and wetlands, making it one of the greenest countries on earth. Brunei has a population of about 460,000 people. The majorities are Malays, with Chinese and indigenous groups adding to its diversity. Official language is Malay, widely spoken is English, and the official religion is Islam. Culture here is deeply rooted in tradition, respect, and religion. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Matthew 5 verse 9. This reflects Brunei's identity as a peaceful and orderly nation. Its capital city is Bandar Seri Begawan, a peaceful city known for its stunning mosques and calm atmosphere. And if you ever visit, one of the first sights that may leave you speechless is the gleaming golden dome Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque. Rising from a reflective lagoon, it almost looks like it belongs in a dream. Many travelers consider it one of the most beautiful mosques in all of Asia. But Brunei is not just palaces and polished marble. It is also home to ancient rainforest. Deep in the eastern district lies Ulu Temburong National Park, often called the Green Jewel of Brunei. Here, untouched tropical jungle stretches for miles, with rivers winding beneath thick canopies, rare wildlife hidden in the shadows, and some of the purest natural scenery in Southeast Asia. That contrast is part of Brunei's charm. One moment you are looking at royal architecture glowing in the sun. The next moment you are drifting through rainforest silence. And it naturally brings to mind Psalm 24 verse 1, "The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it." In Brunei, nature makes that truth feel very close. Brunei was once the center of a powerful maritime empire. Between the 14th and 16th centuries, the Brunei Sultanate influenced large parts of northern Borneo and even areas of the southern Philippines. Over time, wars, colonial pressures, and regional struggles reduced its territory. Brunei became a British protectorate in 1888. But on January 1, 1984, Brunei regained full independence. Since then, it has remained a sovereign Islamic monarchy ruled by one of the world's oldest continuous royal dynasties. Brunei is not a democracy, it is a sultanate, ruled by a monarch. The current ruler is Hassanal Bolkiah, one of the longest reigning monarchs in the world. He serves as head of state, prime minister, and minister of defense. Under his rule, Bruneians enjoy free healthcare, free education, and subsidized housing. A rare concentration of power in modern times. Al-Muhtadee Billah, a crown prince and future heir to the throne. Prince Abdul Mateen is internationally popular, especially among younger audiences, known for sports, military service, and royal appearances. Brunei's official currency is the Brunei Dollar, often written as BND. One fascinating fact is that the Brunei Dollar is interchangeable at par with the Singapore dollar under a long-standing agreement with Singapore. If you want to taste Brunei, start with Ambuyat. It looks unusual at first. Made from the starchy inside of the sago palm, Ambuyat has a sticky texture and is usually eaten by winding it around bamboo sticks, then dipping it into flavorful sauces. It is not just food, it is tradition, family, and identity on a plate. For many Bruneians, sharing Ambuyat is part of sharing culture itself. Here is what life feels like in Brunei. Brunei is often described as calm. Crime rates are low. Streets are orderly. The pace feels gentle. Unlike many busy global capitals, Brunei can feel almost quiet, intentionally quiet. It is a place where modern wealth and traditional values still stand side by side. And maybe that's why this verse fits naturally here. Mark 8 verse 36 says, "For what shall it profit a man, if he shall gain the whole world, and lose his own soul?" Brunei is wealthy in resources, but what truly makes it memorable is not only its riches. It is the sense of order, heritage, and stillness. Brunei is one of the richest countries per capita in the world because of its oil and natural gas. These resources dominate the economy and provide citizens with free healthcare, free education, and subsidized living. Over 70% of Brunei is forested, home to monkeys, hornbills, and tropical plants. It's one of the last places on Earth where untouched rainforest still thrives. The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it. Psalm 24 verse 1. A reminder of the beauty preserved in places like Brunei. Here are some quick facts. Brunei is one of the smallest countries in Asia. It has one of the largest residential palaces in the world. Crime rates are extremely low. Alcohol is heavily restricted due to Islamic law. So here is the remarkable truth about Brunei. In a world rushing toward chaos and noise, Brunei stands quiet, wealthy, and deeply rooted in tradition. It may be small on the map, but inside that small space lives a nation of golden mosques, ancient forests, royal legacy, quiet streets, and deep cultural pride. A tiny kingdom with a very large story. And perhaps Psalm 46 verse 10 captures its atmosphere beautifully. Be still, and know that I am God. In a noisy world, Brunei feels like one of the few places that still understands the beauty of stillness. If you enjoyed this journey into Brunei, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone curious about the world.